Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? 1 of 1 back again. We are back with space engineers here, and yeah, we're just floating around here on the moon, inside of our little garage that is at the base of our soon-to-be space elevator. So we have ground vehicle garages on the bottom, we have aerial vehicle garages on the top, and they'll each get, numbers and stuff like that. So. All right. Well, I suppose the next thing I need to do is figure out some sort of storage system of some sort. I mean, I'm probably going to have to come off of this somehow. So this is probably going to have to get changed out. I'm going to send this upstairs. Uh-oh. Got stuck. There we go. Yeah, it really doesn't like... Yeah, you can see it's scraping right there and right there. Is there a way to fix this? Yes. Should I fix it? Probably. Yeah, I really don't like that. I don't want to have to do this, but if it'll help our elevator, I'm gonna have to. Sir, can we... Thank you. Okay, so then instead of having full blocks here, I'm just going to put in half blocks, and then we'll see if that kind of helps out a little bit. Maybe it will, maybe it won't, I don't know. But if it does, great. If it does not, well, we tried. Okay, so that needs to be at our half block. So that goes up to there, and then I can probably take this off too. And then this is, oh no, that's got to stay there like that. Not really much I can do about that. I can take this one off, throw that in there potentially. Now, I don't know if that's going to get stuck on the corners now, or maybe it'll be fine, maybe it won't, I don't know. I suppose the only thing I can really do is try it, right? Okay, so it does come down. It's still scraping a little bit. Oh yeah, and you definitely don't want to be under there. It's probably a bad idea. Okay. So that should be good there, and then when we want to go up, still a little jerky, but that's fine, I think. Yeah, it looks like we're sliding in there, all right. Okay, so I think overall that's pretty good. All right. Next thing we're gonna have to do is set up some sort of... I'm going to put that there because I'm going to have to dig out the block underneath it to put in some connectors. So this block in particular is going to have to come out, and then we're going to have to put in one of these in its place, because we're going to need to connect this way and that way and that way. So... means that we're also going to have to take out all of these and replace them with something else. Now, what would be the easiest thing to put in here? I suppose the easiest thing would be to just put those in there and have that be our connection point. So we'll do that. And then we'll put in, let me see, we'll get these little corner pieces. You know, they look nice, so we'll do that. And then from here, we can have those going out to either side, and then this one, of course, will go out to the garage. So let's go ahead and get all of that done. And then that can go there, and then all of this can get out of here. And that will be where that goes. All right. Now we want to go back into the gray. And then I'm going to go with the full, yeah, these things. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that can go to there, and then that will just kind of go straight across to here. All right. Now, once we're there, I think we can probably just leave it like that. I think that should be fine. All right. And then inside of here, those are all going to have to be connected. So we could go this way. Don't know. Have to think about that. Okay, so next. Let's take out all of these blocks. All right. We'll take out that block as well. All right. And then okay, so now this gets to go like that. And then this one, I think I'll just leave as a solid block in here. That should be good. All right. Okay. Carl, welcome, says, hey there. And did your icon change? What's going on with that? You know, I should like remember like all of these things that I have set up. But I don't. I'm sorry. Failure. What did I have this set at? Oh, it's a loyalty badge for... Should be for... I thought that one was for 6 months. I don't know. Okay, so let's go back. All right. Okay, so let's go and continue. That can go there, and then that can go to there. We gotta take out that piece too. Right? Yes. Okay. All right. Carl says, "Hey, it's cool either way." So how was your day? Like, what'd you do? Do anything fun? Also, do I want that to be... I don't think I do. I think I want this to be like a solid block. Just in case I decide to... And then we'll put that over here as well. And then I can go with this. There we go. There we go. And then that can go there. Excellent. All right. So now we've got our connector system set up, sort of. So that should be good. Now, of course, this is going to have all of this kind of craziness over the top of it once I, you know, get to that point. But for now... I think what I need to do is set up some more... Oh, hey. Don't need that anymore. And I think I probably have one over on this side too, right? Yep, there we go. All right, so... I'm probably going to make the base be here. 7, 8, 9. Okay. It's going to require so much iron. It's just ridiculous. Okay. All right, now in here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Would it be better if I had 6? Okay, we'll put this down to there. And then we'll go one more block down, and then I'll just have to clear out, you know, whatever I don't need. You need steel plate. Okay. Alright, so plate. Right, because... Wait, why isn't this making more plate? Oh, right, and I could probably put in that and that, that and that. Or not. Alright, so that should be good over there. Alright, so we are... right. I have to go over to the garage now. All right, so there is that. Let's see, I think, yeah, so the sun sets over on that side, which means that we're probably at about 12:15, 12:30 in the afternoon, so I guess that's all right. What all do you need? Everything, apparently. Alright, so what's going on with all of this? Okay, it's being slow. That's fine. Okay, so I had to go down to here. Now, of course, that's not going to let me place that in there the rest of the way, so... I have to clean this out a little bit. There we go. All right, so let's grab this guy. Dr. Closenov says, insert greeting here. How's it going, Doc? All right, so that can go to there. All right. I wonder if there's a better way to do this. Like maybe use some drills or something. Carl says, LOL, hey doc. Dr. Kosanov says, long time no speak. Supposed to have deposition on Tuesday and then slept horribly last 2 nights, was in bed by 7. What'd I miss? Okay, quick tour. So we've got our little base over here. We got our little automated drill things that give me peanuts, but you know, we like peanuts. Especially if those peanuts happen to be ice peanuts. So here are some ice peanuts. So that's good. And then as far as this goes, we've got sort of like a somewhat of a structure started. So we've got our solar panels here doing their thing. Oh wait, no, that's over there. Okay. So it's about noon right now. We have all of these solar panels on here too, so these should be at max right now. And then we have inside of here, we have all of our batteries. Viking, welcome. He says, what's up, y'all? So we've got 36 batteries in here. And then also, if I click this little button right here and, you know, give it a minute, we'll see descending from the ceiling an elevator. Now, the purpose of this elevator is to just ferry people up to that next level, and then from there, you know, that's kind of like the main, I guess, concourse for the space elevator. Let's see. Dr. Kosanov says, hey Carl, how's it going, friend? And then Viking Veteran says, what's up, y'all? Dr. Kosanov says, I prefer salted peanuts, but enjoyed that all. Dr. Kosanov says, hey Viking. And then I just built this over here, and then we have garages. So I've got my little respawn pod over here, just plugged in. And then I've got another one up here for a flying vehicle that I could also plug in. I don't have the connectors hooked up to anything yet. And then we've got kind of like our base structure in here. And then in the back half of this, I'm going to put in all of the things that we need. So like assemblers, gravel, whatever thingy thing, some refineries, and then I'm going to have storage, and that's what I'm working on over here. But this is going to be all of the storage and what am I thinking of? Brain work. Yeah, storage and storage. So like physical storage and gas storage. So both types of storage. So we'll have physical storage over here, we'll have gas storage over there, or vice versa, one of the two. And then this entire thing is going to be set up over our drill in here, which we will no longer need to have those little connectors on there because it'll just go directly into storage that's already connected. So that should be good, I think, maybe, possibly. All right, next thing. I want to get this thing cleared out nicely, if I can. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. And that piston's going to have to be connected over there. And then we're going to need 3 blocks up. So 1, 2, 3, that's for the drill. And if we connect to the back of the drill, so that means that here is going to have to be where the piston goes. Then we're going to have to put another piston on here to hold the other piston. So let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then this one goes that way. And then we're going to need a drill. I suppose I'll get this one because it doesn't have as much of a drilling radius. That's going to have to get cleared up a little bit more. There we go. So that should allow us to put that on there. Good. Now, the only thing I don't know is if this is going to destroy the blocks that are under here. If so, I mean, fine, but... Okay, so that's good. And then, let's see, max distance on this is going to be... We got to go out... Oh, this whole thing should have been moved back one. Let's see, if I put this out, max distance of 7.5... And then we change our velocity to, well, actually that should be fine, right? And then we take this thing, reverse it. Okay, so that is about over to the edge where we want. And then we will extend this out to, let's see, max distance. We're going to go one block, one full block anyways. So that will reverse. And then this will also reverse. And this needs to have the initial tensor shared. Now, is this the best way to do this? Probably not. And then we're gonna have to go in like a half block or something. I don't know how I want to do this. I think it's digging down too far. And it's not going over far enough either, so we're gonna have to figure that out as well. So we'll just kind of take that off for now. Good practice, but not quite what we need yet. Okay. So from here, I should be able to put in some more flooring. And then this part will just get kind of out. And it's probably just going to be faster for me to just mine myself than set up like a whole drill system thing. And I can be slightly more picky with where I put everything. All right. I'm definitely doing some damage. Okay. Actually, I wonder what would happen if I just kind of walked over this. Like, would that work better? I have no idea if that's any better or worse. I have no idea if that's better or worse. All right, so let's see. Carl says, "Hey everyone, I've got my parents over at the moment, so I'm just in the background, Carl, tonight." Good to go. That's fine. I do appreciate you showing up anyways. Let's see. And then Viking says, "Also, I still can't figure out how to add people in Discord. If you want to add me, there is his name." And then Dr. Kosnov says, "Wow, a lot of progress." And then Dr. Kosnov says, "Added Viking." Nice. Okay, and fully charged. Excellent. All right. All right, so now that I've got this, and it's down at the correct level. All right, so that is, of course, we broke things, but, you know, part of the process. You are not part of the process, though, sir. There we go. So I need to fix that, figure out where that goes. All right. Okay, so next thing, I'm gonna need to get some alloy plates. So let me get those. Just grab, I don't know, a few. Okay, so next, large containers. And then these have to go into here. And we've got just enough space to have a walkway in between everything. And then we can stack these on top and have enough room for a roof. So that'll be good there. Ghost of Snuffle says, welcome by the way, I'm testing a skimmer in survival right now and listening in the background. Skimmer, huh? Sounds interesting. Let's see, so now we're gonna need one of these, and then all right, so conveyor junction. There we go, so that can go over there, that can go over there, that can go over there. And then this can be this. Good and good. All right. So that is now connected to all 4 of those. And then I'll put another space in here, I guess. Large. And that should be the right place, but I'm gonna have to get rid of all of this stuff. So there we go. All right. Dr. Coldstone says, I have a lot of straight guy friends and with no judgments, as it's funny, but the amount of sus I get is so much more than my gay guy friends. What do you mean by sus? That's not the right one. Dang it. Okay. That can go, that can go, that can go. All right. Tier 3 container. So we need this one. There we go, that looks better. There we go, good. And that can go there. Sus equals side eye because that was, by current definition, gay. So I'm still kind of lost. What was that whole thing in reference to? Was that something that Ghost said or something that I said? All right, so that'll be good there. And then we just need to fill this in over here. All right, so that can go there like that. I think that should be decent, maybe. All right, So that'll get all of those connected, and then that should allow me basically all of the space that I need to store in here. So I can actually get rid of these. Okay, so then that should all be going into here, I think. Yeah, good. It's picking it all up. Excellent. What? That's crazy. So you're saying your straight friends send you more stuff like that than your gay friends do? I mean, I suppose that's kind of typical. It's not really all that surprising, I suppose. Alright, so now that I've got this sort of, I think. Okay, so, and I could always like expand this as needed and put in however much of these that I need, which will be good. But I suppose, well, I actually don't need to even cover those up, to be honest. Yeah, we'll just leave that there for now. I see. Dr. Kosino says, I've never, not once, received a link like capitals that from my gay friends. Aha. Well, I mean, if you think about it, though, right? Most straight guys are just immature, right? I'm pretty sure you can, I don't know, see that, I guess? I mean, I can see it, and, you know, I'm one of those straight immature guys, so... But as far as that particular thing, there is like a level where it's like, nah, dude, that's just inappropriate. Like, even if it's joking, like, it's like, nah, come on, man. And I suppose, like, if you're, you know, comfortable enough with the person and you agree that it's funny, like, sure. But if it was me, I'd be like, nah, I'm not going to send something like that. Okay, so with all of that, we are starting to get a pretty solid base on this thing, which is good. We're going to have to do something over here. Like, we're going to need a bunch of hydrogen storage, so that's going to be fun. And then that's going to be set up basically the same way. So let's do that first. So that's going to go out to here, and then we got to go into here. And then this has to go into this. Nope, not like that. There we go. And then we're going to put in another one of these. Of course, it auto-rotates for some reason. I think that goes like that. Alright, so now I need to figure out where I need to put the floor in this thing. So, tank, hydrogen. We're going to get the big one. Oh, we have these industrial tanks. That's good. Alright, so that is going to go there, upside down. And then that is going to go on there, right side up. And that is the weirdest looking tank, industrial tank I've ever seen. Huh. Okay. Oh, right, and that's going to need tier 3 hydrogen components. Okay. Let's make a bunch of those. Okay, so tier 3 hydrogen component. There we go. Make, I don't know, a few hundred of those. Let's see. Dr. Gilsonov says, apparently his wife's friend sent the link to her because it was so awkward, and thus he had to share it with me. But yes, I did find it funny. He wouldn't normally send that. It surprised me. I see. I mean, as long as you're cool with it, like, have fun, right? Alright, so now we got 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're gonna have to put our floor down here. Nope, not there. There we go. And then that can go there, I guess. And there. Alright. Wow, that just really crunched that guy up. Okay. You need steel plate to build that. Okay. So give me steel plate. There we go. Alright. So that is that. Now we gotta get this kind of dug out a little bit. It's fine. Uh-oh. Energy critical? What? Why? Alright. Man. Also, if it sounds like I'm talking funny, it's because I bit my tongue a couple days ago when it's healing, so it's got like that whole like tongue doesn't want to bend or move in that one spot, so it kind of makes it sound like I'm slurring my words. Doing my best though. Alright, so now that I've got that, we're gonna need to clear this out. Dr. Coulson says, I just assumed you were sleepy since I didn't think you'd be drinking nor having any signs of a stroke. Nice. He says, GG on the healing. Yeah, I usually heal pretty fast, but I don't know why, but like when I'm eating like the stupidest things, like this last one, I was eating a baked potato. And for some reason, like, because I don't know if my teeth are like really sharp or something, but it scrapes across the top and the bottom of the tongue, right? And it's not like I bite down like all the way, right? It's just enough to like scrape it, but that scrape like causes it to bleed. Like it actually makes a cut, and it's just like, how does this even happen? I don't know. It's annoying. It's annoying. I find it annoying, and it makes it hard to talk. And then if I can't talk, then it's hard for me to do the videos. And if I can't do the videos, or if I don't sound correct in the videos, I mean, it's not the kind of injury that you want if your job is to talk, right? Which, I mean, I would say most of my job here is to talk. Maybe you would disagree. Maybe you wouldn't, but it's just, it's annoying. It's very, very, very annoying. right. That should be good. All right. Yeah, I spoke to my friend at work today, and I told her the same thing, you know, that, you know, I bit my tongue the other day and it's healing and it's just, like, annoying. And she's like, I don't hear you slurring. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, it's kind of obvious. Okay, why is this not... Get rid of that. Annoying. All right. So now that I've got that done, and she's like, no, I can't hear you slurring at all. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, I can hear me slurring. And I don't know. She's got like a hearing thing. She's got like tubes in her ears or something because like she was born, basically born deaf, I guess. But she has like a minimal hearing or something. But like with the tubes, like she can hear for the most part, and then you know, I don't know. It's just, it's a thing. Dr. Gostinov says, I once cracked a tooth on a Hershey Kiss. To the point I needed a root canal and crown? It happens random. Wow. Was it a frozen Hershey Kiss? I mean, what? How does that even happen? That's crazy. Alright, so we'll put this over here, and we'll have... I suppose it's all the same, right? Sort of. I don't know, I can't tell. Is this the same? Is that the same? I think it's the same. I don't know, whatever, it's fine. Alright, then that has to go this way. Alright, so those will be my hydrogen storage, and they can actually store, like, a lot. So it's 2.1 million versus 1.5 in, like, the standards. So, very, very... And by standards, I mean, like, the standard versions of that. And then we can kind of close this off, and then that will be a place for all of our hydrogen to go. So that'll be good. Let's see. Ghost of Snuffle says, so I got bored in survival and decided to circumnavigate the entire Earth-like planet's equator in a prototype vehicle. Get her done. How did that go? Did you make it through your trek? We need more alloy plate. Okay. There we go. All right. So now that that's there, so then as needed, I can expand this out, and then that will allow us to send hydrogen all the way up to the top of the space elevator, which I think will be useful. And then I suppose what I need to do now is figure out how to get all of this to, well, because I mean, I'm going to need all kinds of storage and stuff. I'm going to have to put the refineries in here. I'm going to need 2 of them because I want to do a speed and a, what's the other one? The yield one. Ghost of Snuffle says I'm about 60 kilometers from my base and set up a charging station because I needed a break. Skimmers are kind of taxing to drive. So what is a skimmer exactly? Like, I understand like the concept of a skimmer. It's like you skim off the top layer of something. But, like, are you skimming the surface of the planet, or are you, like, what is the purpose of your skimmer? All right, so let's go over here, and we'll set up a connection here, and then we're probably just going to need all kinds of connections all through here, so that one. And then I want to run this one out to the edge. And then we'll run this down as this. Oh, I suppose we're going to need Well, let me put in this first. So that's got to go in there like that. And then we go down into here. And then we'll have that kind of show on the outside, and that's how we bring things up and down. And then we'll tap into this where we need to. And yeah, that should be fine. Let's see, Ghost of Snuffle says, oh, it's a vehicle that slides around on wheels turned on their sides with friction like zero, like a hovercraft. Really? Huh. It's kind of interesting, actually. How, like, do you power it via thrusters, I take it? You just kind of like turn it in the way that you want to go? Because I'd imagine that would probably work pretty well till you hit a gorge or something, right? But like if your friction is set to 0, then there shouldn't be any, you know. Gotcha. Okay. Huh. I've never thought of doing that before. That sounds very, very interesting. Huh. And is that like a strictly on the ground type of vehicle, or can it fly also? I have my wheels on long spider-like legs with hinges so they act like shock absorbers. Huh. That's very interesting. I may have to try making one of those one of these days. Alright, so we're going to get this set up. We will go like that and like that. And then all of this can then be connected into here. And then I don't have like one of these things, like a cross for this. So that kind of sucks, but let's see. Carl says, I wonder if you could guide it with fences or something like a track. Interesting. Ghost of Snuffle says it only has thrusters in the cardinal directions, so not up or down thrust. It's like trying to drive a block of ice. Nice. So it's like a water skimmer then, like the bug. It's very cool. That's not something that I would have thought of doing, actually. But yeah, very, very cool. Alright, so that will connect all of our stuff. And then it's from here that we're going to have to do our sorter. And I'll do it like this, I suppose. So sorter down, sorter down. Dr. Colstino says, delayed response, but Hershey Kiss was eaten in the winter, but it was back in Arizona. It was inside the house in a cabinet, then outside for maybe 30 minutes. Got hard enough to crack a tooth. Huh. Also, we might have to change the profile here so we can fit the refinery in here. Alright, so we're going to need refinery. And then, I mean, there's a couple of different ways that I could put it in here. Energy critical. And of course that one isn't going to want to go in there like that either. So that's got to go over to here, I think. No, here. Right? Alright, let me get some energy first, so that way this thing doesn't yell at me or make me die or something. Alright. I'm still thinking about that water skimmer design. It's very, very clever. I would not have thought of using it that way. Or using wheels that way, I should say. Okay, so here is the issue. And then what's going on with this? Why? Oh, this needs some more steel plates. Okay, so first off, why isn't this thing like making all of the things that it needs to make? Right, I'm sure that my steel plate is low, right? Yeah, okay, so it's assembling 320 of them. Oh, it's got a bunch of other stuff to make. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So if I don't care about, like if I just completely cover this up from the outside and I don't care about what this thing looks like, which might actually be the thing that I have to do here. So if we set it like that, then they're both the same, right? And then we'll need our speed modules on one. So then this one can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to need our yield modules. There we go. This one, oh wait, I can actually make this one now because I've got access to gold. Nope, not you. That can go there. Alright, but this is not going to fit in here unless I make it bigger. Which, you know, I can do, I suppose. And then we'll need some sort of way to transition into all of this. Okay, let me see. So if we go into this one and we go here, that'll allow us to transition outwards, but I don't know if I want to do that necessarily. So let me grab, where are the, nope, these. And then we can keep this in here. And then this will just go into a half block. Good. Now there's going to be a seam on the end of this, but I think it'll be all right. And then I just need to do the same thing over here on this side. Alright, and then that can go onto here. And then we can go back into here. I suppose since I've got this out already, go ahead and put this in. And then this needs to be a half block. And then that needs to be one of these. Okay. So that will get this kind of out to where it needs to be, and then I can actually build this to kind of incorporate this into the design, I think, maybe. So, like this piece, we would put that back in, and then that would bring everything back down to where it needs to be. That one will go there, and then this one can go here. And then we're still going to need another one of these over here, and then another one of these over here. And then from there, we can go back to what we had before. Let's see. Ghost of Snuffle says, I also found out the hard way that you can kill yourself with those new flares if you run into one. I shot one to get a closer look and died the second I touched it. Wow. Good to know. That is some excellent research and experimentation that you have just performed. Very well done. Definitely kudos for that. And that is what the game is all about, right? Figuring out what works and what doesn't work. Alright, so now that that is sort of done, I need to do the same thing over here, unfortunately. Ghost of Snuffle says, I have a hunch they're going to be a new PvP meta weapon. Yeah. Alright, that needs to be the little weird transition block thing. Here we go. Alright, now we can do this again. Go there, and then this can go down to there. And then that can go on to here. And then that needs to go to here. And then we need to go back into here to get this piece. And then that piece. And then in the corner here, we put this thing. There we go. Okay, so with that, it actually makes kind of like an interesting design. Kind of okay with that, to be completely honest. Alright, now we need these just little 45 corner pieces to go down the rest of the way. Oops. Okay, so now that can go here. Alright. Now we're going to need sorters again to go out of here. Alright. And then these have to join back up somehow. And then, let's see, we're gonna need some assemblers. How much space do we have in here? 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, okay. If I offset these, is that gonna help at all? Not really. I mean, I could maybe get it to work, but then I'd have to put some glass on the front of here. Let's just try that first. So let's see. So I'm gonna need a connector or a conveyor here. I'm gonna need a conveyor here, and I'm gonna need a conveyor here. But you know, down at this level. So and then this is speed, right? Yes. Okay. So this is conveyor speed in. And then this is going to be conveyor speed out. Oh wait, no, sorter. Sorter speed out. And then this has to get changed to sorter speed in. Good. And then let's see. Sorter yield in. And then sorter yield out. Good. All right. All right, so now to get all of this where it needs to be, I'm gonna go with some of these. All right, so we need the corner first. So that'll go into there, and then that can go into there. And then this is gonna have to be a T. And then that's gonna have to be a T over there as well. And then this can be a T going this way, and then this can be a curve going this way and that way. Okay, so why did I just do all of this? I need to set up a sorter system, well, not a sorter system, but I need to set up some assemblers in here. And then I need to put all of the upgrades on there, and I also want to put in a gravel thing, gravel sifter. Let's see, Ghost of Snuffles says, to answer Carl's earlier question, if you use wheels with low friction on blocks, they bounce around like crazy. It's like they try to catch each block despite being set to low friction. Huh. Interesting. And I suppose on like just ground, like where there is no blocks, there's nothing really to grab onto, so it just slides, right? Okay, so that is all there. And then Carl says, oh, I see. All right, so let's see, gravel shifter. Okay, so that is going to be here. And we'll probably build 2 of these. And then we're gonna need, oh, wait. That's not gonna work. Because it's gonna share this space right here. So if I put it over one more, that would work. Okay. So let's, I guess, take that out. Take that out. Take that out. Let me see. Get rid of that and that. Let's see. So if I go back to this, we're gonna need one of these over here, and then this is gonna have to be like a 3-way corner, which I don't think we have. We do not. And then also, I should probably plug this in down here or something, or I could do it down here, I suppose. That'd probably also work. All right, so then we'll do just normal conveyor, I guess, right here. No, there we go. So that can go there, and then we're gonna have to do the same thing. Well, it is very awkward trying to. All right, good. I think that's good, right? Yes, okay. And then that can go there. And then we have, no, this has to go up one, right. So then this one goes here, and that one goes there, and then that allows us to put in everything. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Okay, so Sifter is on currently. We'll turn it off for the moment. And then we're going to need the assemblers. Then obviously tier 3. And then I'm going to do just 2 of these assemblers. So we'll do one over here, and then we'll do one over here. And then below this, we're going to do O2H2 gens. And then this can get put over there like that. That can get put over there like that. Okay, no. There we go. That can go there and there. And then that can go there and there. And then that can go there and there. Good. And then for the assemblers, we're going to want full speed on them. On all of them. So we'll do that one there and there. We're going to have to get over here on the outside, and then over here on the inside, and then over here on this inside. There we go. All right, and then we're going to want all of this to be connected somehow. And then we're probably going to want more O2H2 gens. So we'll put that one there. We'll put that one onto there. And then depending on where this goes, let me grab this. So we can put another one over here. And then we can put another one over here. Okay, so O2H2. Now, did I necessarily need to do it like this? No. Did I want to do it like this? Absolutely. Of course, I can't get in there because I'm on the outside. All right, so this is not going to let me place it because I need alloy plates. Okay. Okay, alloy. We are out. Okay, why are you not making more alloy plates? Or are you still thinking about that? Alloy plate. Okay, so it says it's assembling 187. Okay, so apparently it thinks that alloy plates are ammo boxes for some reason. It's very strange. And then we're also going to need to make some of those for all of the yield modules, so that's going to be fun. Okay, so if this isn't going to work properly, then we'll just change that to that. Let's see. Ghost of Snowfall says, yeah, on voxels it's surprisingly smooth. On ice, they're even better. Dr. Kosinov says, falling asleep again, so hopping off for the night. Have fun all. Sleep well. Give your pets all of the cuddles and all of the pets. And don't forget to feed and water hubby and take him outside to use the bathroom. And Ghost of Snowfall says, GN for good night. All right, so how are we doing? All right, so that should be good there. All right, so that is doing all of the things. Good. All right, now that can go there, and then this one doesn't really matter too much. we'll do that one there, and we'll do that one there. And that'll be all of those all connected everywhere. And then we could run... How do I want to do this? We'll probably want to connect it over onto here. So let's grab one of these, throw that in there. All right, and then we'll get one of these over here, one of those over there. We'll put in this to get that all connected, and then we'll need to do this again to get it up to the top. And then once that's done, we take this thing. I'm going to use this one because it's fun. And we'll throw that into there like that. And then I could technically do the same thing for here and here. All right, so that should be all of the things all connected. It's very, very dense in there. So we've got all of our refineries hooked up properly. We could probably replace this one out here with one of these as well. And then, of course, this is going to have to change then to another one of these. We could probably change this one over here too, just to give it more connections to make sure that everything is properly seated and connected and all of the good things. All right. And then we've got this, which I want to hook up to a bob. We'll put another bob up there, so we'll have two bobs. So let's grab the bobs. Bob 1, you will go here. And then bob 2 will go here. And then this is bob 1. And then this is bob 2. Good. So Ghost of Snowfall says, won't those connections bypass the sorters? They will not. So I'm going to have a sorter in here. So there's no other way to get into this refinery apart from the sorters. And because this is set to outwards, the only way you can get in is from here. So as long as I set this to allow only ingots through, that won't be an issue, I don't think. But I do need to find... There it is. So let's just set this to... we're going to set this to a whitelist and then ingots only. So it will only allow ingots past here. And then I could set this to, so this is yield, right? So let me see. So this one is also going to be into a whitelist. All right, so then we need to go and find all of our stuff. And we only want like the stuff that we're gonna, like platinum, gold, silver. Okay, so gold ore, we're gonna add. Iron, no. Ice, no. Magnesium, no. Nickel, no. Organics, that's interesting. Platinum, yes. And then silicon, no. Silver, yes. And then, let's see. Do I want to put stone in here, or do I want stone in the speed? We probably want stone in the speed. It's not going to be the most efficient thing, but it will get through it very, very quickly. Then we're also going to need uranium ore, good. And then titanium ore. I don't know if these can do titanium ore. But that is why I have the additional connection or conveyor opening, whatever access thing on the front. In case this cannot do titanium ore, then I suppose I could just check that real quick, right? So let's go Refinery. This advances, refines all ores into ingots. Does it work with titanium? I don't think it does. Well, whatever. It'll be fine. So titanium is part of the LWTS mod, Lord Vader's tiered mods, or tiered systems. Okay, so now that will allow only those particular ores in there. And now I get to set this one as well. Alright, so that is going to be a whitelist. And then let's start at the top here. Cobalt ore, yes. Gold ore, no. Ice, no. Iron ore, yes. Magnesium ore, yes. Nickel ore. It's telling me that my energy is critical with the scrap metal in there. Platinum, no. Rockets, no. Scrap metal, yes. Silicon ore, yes. Silver ore, no. Stone, yes. That should be everything, I think. Yep, okay. So that'll be good there. And then I need to go and recharge before I die. I mean, I'm not actually going to die, but I will lose my light source. All right, so let's see, we're at 8:17. Okay, got about another 13 minutes in the stream. So let me see what else I can do here. So that should be set up for all the refineries. They should be doing what they need to do. Then this needs small steel tubes, apparently. Okay, so we will be able to walk into here, and then we can fly up into here if we need to. So I'm gonna have to enclose this part here, which I can do, that's not an issue. I am gonna put a door in here though. Probably put it towards the edge out here. Put another one over here. And then we'll do, I mean, I kind of want to do like a window type thing. So let's just do 1x2 window. And then we'll set that. I don't have a girder though, so it's gonna yell at me. All right, and I could probably put windows just all the way up on the inside. I think that would be kind of interesting. And I should be able to place them except for over here. So maybe... Nah, maybe we don't do it that way. I'll just put a window over here on the bottom. And then I'll do the inverted ones. That way it's dark looking in, but clear looking out. Do another one over there. That'll be good. All right. And then from here, we can just kind of close that off like that. And then if I need to seal for whatever reason, I can. And then, let's see, how do I want to do this? I mean, I could put like just windows like all in the front here. That could be a thing that I could do. And it would potentially seal as well. And our access to the refineries is actually inside the room, so I think that's good. And then this guy, toggle this on, Bob 1, fly mode, okay, grind before weld, grind if weld gets stuck. Let's see, is that what I want it to be? think that's what I want it to be. Okay, so then that is all fine and dandy. And then this one we will also turn on. All right, so if I were to put 3x1 windows or 3x3 windows in here, I would need some way to connect them. And then I would also want some way to light up the inside. So what we're going to do is combine the best of both worlds and put in some very, 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 very bright lights in here. And then we can put the windows on the back of that. And then we'll do that again up here. All right, now we need to set these. Okay, good to go. All right, so that is 251, 250, 245. It's my favorite soft white light. Radius is going to be 5,000, you know, or 10. That works too. Fall off intensity 4. Let's turn the intensity down to like 2. And then we will copy everything except for the light, or the name, I should say. And then paste that there, paste that there, paste there, and paste there, and paste there. And then do the same thing over here. Okay, so that should be good to go. And now, let me turn this off and just see kind of what it lights up in here. I think that's actually okay. We have a lot of machinery in here, so. All right, so window 3x3. It's gonna be in this group. And again, we're gonna want the dark looking in. Now I could do these, or I could do these, but that's not going to let me set it properly because it's dumb. All right, so then we'll do these 2x3s. See how far up we can get it. Hopefully it comes out even, and it does. Excellent. Okay, and then we'll just do the same thing over here. One more. There we go. So that should be good over here. That should be completely sealed off now in case we want to pressurize that room for whatever reason. You know, apart from the fact that it's missing the outside walls, which, you know, so me. But we should be able to complete this and potentially even put windows on here to make it match the front. So let's do that. Grab this and set that down like that. And then this can come off because I no longer need it. And then we'll set, I suppose I can do that so I can have something to see by. Let's see, there we go. Okay, and then for this, we'll flip it around this way. And then for this one, outer girders. All right. all the way out of girders? Apparently I'm all the way out of girders. And I must also be out of gold. Hopefully that'll be enough. All right, so within that last kind of half section there, I have put everything and the kitchen sink all inside of there. So I think that'll be good. We'll leave that kind of blocked off and kind of shielded a little bit. We have access to the refineries in there in case titanium gets stuck in there and I can't actually process it. I can just take it directly out. Ah, man, that is a lot. That is a lot. But with this, we could officially take this apart and just kind of, because I mean, like right now, this thing has more processing capability than this entire thing. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. And my hydrogen is low. That's interesting. Which means that my bottle is empty. Which it is. All right. Bottle is no longer empty. And then I should probably get myself some health as well. Ghost of Snuffle says, you could set up one of those new drills on top of the iron ore deposits now. Yes, I could. I have an idea about that, actually. So, I have these things that are going to be going out, right? And they're connected to the conveyor network. So what I could do is set up like a series of hinges or, you know, whatever, and get them to connect quite literally, physically, over to here. So like instead of this having its own power system, it'll just run off of that, and then that will send in, you know, whatever needs to be sent in or however it needs to connect over here. Because like this thing is, you know, I mean 22%, but it's going down, right? So, and then I can have one set to all of the main things, and then it's just going to be, how do I get, you know, all of the stuff out there, basically. And then if I do that with hinges, I can make them dead hinges. And then I could put a piston on the end with a connector or something so it can like quite literally connect to whatever, especially if it's off by a little bit. Let's say it's off by like half a conveyor or whatever. I can use a piston to kind of cover up that distance. And then I could do just a direct connection in there as well, like just another couple of dead hinges on the drills themselves. Yeah, that could, and then I could set up, I don't know, 15 of them on here, and then just have it all just kind of spread out in different areas. I mean, I think that would look kind of cool. And then I'm going to have a conveyor connection over here too, so I could do some more over here to go to these ones. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely possible. Definitely possible. But with this, especially once we get our little decorative things on here and we get this upper section done, I kind of want to make this like a living section, I guess. So we'll have like a few levels in here, and each level will do like something different. And we'll have, you know, like elevator to get from level to level to level to level or whatever. So that'll be good there. I think, no, I know that we've got enough storage in here to basically have this thing go down the rest of the way, so we could start getting all of that out again, which, you know, might as well do it, right? And I wonder if, hang on, let me see if I can get into this guy. Okay, yeah, so the inertial tensor is off here. If I turn it on, does that fix anything? No. Okay, so it's still just kind of doing its thing. This is still going down slowly. Okay. So yeah, so that should start filling up all of our cargo inventory quickly, I'm assuming. So yeah, 540, 60. Let's just look at the cargo. Yeah, it's not quite there yet, but it will get there. But yeah, so I mean that's everything kind of sort of in place. We're just kind of waiting on all of these other little pieces and parts to do their thing. Did we get all of the yield modules built? It does not look like it. I mean, I'd have to look into here and see if I can see. No, okay, so it looks like we need more gold. So maybe that'll be the last thing that I do before I go off here. Gold is where? Silver is over there. More silver. I'm looking for AU. Silicon. Oh, there it is. Okay. Now, I suppose I should set up a drill over here, because if I drill out all of the gold, then the drill isn't going to pick up any gold to take it out, right? It'll just pick up stone. So I think I would have to set up a drill here so that way it pulls the gold out. So let me put one of those on here. So we've got the basic static drill, the regular static drill. So I guess we'll, I don't know, set it over to here somewhere somehow. And then also I'm gonna have to go to figure out specifically where the gold is. Okay, so gold is over that way, 37 meters. Okay, so that's gonna be like over here, I guess. I'm just guessing. So let's just see where we can put this thing in. Okay, this really doesn't like this particular section. Let's put a battery in here first, I guess. Oh, that's just nasty all around. Okay. Well. I suppose what I could do is just have it kind of sit over here, sort of in where it needs to go. And then we'll do static drill over here. There we go. Should work. And then we'll need a connector. And that has to collect all and then throw out. Now, of course, because this is so far out, it's not even going to try to build this thing until it finishes everything else that's closer. So all right, so let me see what I can grab. It's just going to be power cells ferrying those back and forth. They're fairly heavy, so I can't really carry too many of them at a time, as you would expect from something that's basically a battery. So we'll just keep on ferrying ourselves back and forth. Okay. All right, let's see how the drills here are doing. Make sure they're not like blowing up or anything. Okay. Okay, so we still have plenty of space. Okay, so that's good. All right. All right. This is a lot of flying back and forth. But I think we're nearly there. With the battery, at least. Yep, just one more. Okay, good. Alright, so that is the battery done. That is the drill done. Of course I need more motors. I also need to recharge. So that'll be fun. Okay. Okay. So that's probably good enough, right? Okay, so let's hop back around here. Try not to suicide myself by running into things. Alright. There we go. That is all of the components successfully withdrawn. Good. Oh my goodness, don't hit that. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, drill is inventory full, is producing false. It is in the ground, so that's good. It is currently extracting gold, so I do have it in the right place. Alright, so now we have gold. Fancy. Now, how long is this going to run? This will run for 2 hours before it dies. Okay. Good to go. All right, so that is going to be it for this stream tonight. Thank you guys all for joining me. I do appreciate it. And if you would like to see more, come back and join me again tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedom Land. That's pretty much all I got. Once again, thank you guys all for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one. Viking says good night all. Ghost of Self says see you later.